Okay, it's January 17th. This pretty much marks the 3-year anniversary of when I began the H&K model railroad. Made a lot of progress in this last year, so I just want to take a moment and document what's been done. Okay, the biggest thing you'll notice is I actually extended the layout this year by a foot on either side and created what I'm calling Piper Yard. I have an engine house, oil tank to provide the diesel to the engines, used Pico electric frog, I think number 6 turnouts. You can kind of see how the track is interconnected. I have a little switch tower, watch tower in my yard called Pen Tower. This is an Atlas kit. And you'll see some all-center flow hoppers that have been weathered and graffitied. 3 of them. CSX is new, I still have to weather that one. But if we continue with our Piper Yard tour, the other main thing is I added a Digitrax DT402 throttle. So I have one control panel on this side and one control panel on the other side. And this kind of wraps up and connects back to the main line again. There's a road that I just finished. I have to paint it, weather it. Another big accomplishment was I finished all the scenery on everywhere except the Piper Yard. This is the entrance to the one tunnel. Kind of all finished. Added a little pedestrian fence up there in case anyone's walking along the track. Have a little wolf and deer scene there. This has all been finished from a scenery standpoint. Even finished the coal yard. And then going up the road to the main town area. Oh, it's a guardrail. And that's what I have to contend with, is my cat, who likes to walk up on the railroad, knock things down. So as I was saying, I kind of custom made a guardrail going up the road. Still have a little bit of scenery to do at the top of the rock ledge. But the inside loop is all finished from a scenery standpoint. Blending in with my lift out there. Added a few fences off the houses. Just another look at some of the fences off the houses I built. Another view of the lake. That was completed last year. So really all I have to do now is just ballast some of the track. Here's just another look at the scenery at the top of the hill, top of the mountain on this side. One other improvement was I switched out the lighting over the layout to daylight LED bulbs. And it's tough to tell in the video, but it does make the layout look a little bit more realistic. Just another shot of the coal tower. It's another shot of the switch tower. It's actually an Atlas model. some of the covered hopper weathering that I did. This is a Conrail with some graffiti and some safety striping. It's a CSX. I used, I think, Blair Mill graffiti decals. I was pretty happy with them. And the B&O. So probably the next thing I'd do is weather the CSX car. That's an AccuRail. So another thing I did at the beginning of last year was I started to custom paint, custom weather some of my engines. And there's videos up on that, but this was actually a chassis system, GP40, I believe, that I made into a GP42. Slightly weathered it. Behind it is an Athearn ready to roll. I think the number was 9746. I renumbered it to 9898. And gave it a slight weathering. All done with dry brush. I don't have an airbrush. And then 9696 in the background is also slightly weathered. This is a custom painted GP59 dummy engine. It was an Athearn blue box. Custom painted and weathered. This is a GP60 7132 custom painted and weathered. Another Athearn blue box. And this is my SD60M. I know the cab's not prototypical, but it's as close as I could build. Custom painted veterans unit 6920, and for my purposes I'm very happy with how it has turned out. Another thing is I custom weathered the CSX 9001. This is actually a dummy engine that's been weathered. Just some of the other locos. SD 70 Ace, number 8444, Union Pacific. GP9, Nickel Plate Railroad, 514. Lehigh Valley, Norfolk Southern Heritage Unit, 8104. ES44AC. Pennsylvania above it. And then the first sound engine I have ever bought, 2664 Norfolk Southern SD70M-2. Alright, so that kind of wraps up the Year 3 summary video of the H&K Railroad. Really happy with the progress I've made over the past 3 years. A lot's been done. And I hope this time next year that all of the ground cover for the Piper Yard's finished, and that I've progressed with some of the weathering of the freight cars and engines that I have. So for now, thanks a lot.